So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
I think he might pick two. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Nico Williams proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Aureliza, Urzeta, Yuri, and here's Iñaki Williams. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Lewandowski. Aureliza. Sunset. Iñaki Williams. Luis de Galarreta. Gets a good foot in there. Casado with a definite foul there. Cleared without complication. It's gone out for Fera. Luis de Galarreta. Yuri. Now it's Unauthorized. De Jong. Rafinha. Nico Williams wins the duel this time. Sunset. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Williams. He's through here. Araujo gets rid without sophistication. And here's Lewandowski. Luis de Galarreta. Pedri. Casado. Sunset. Iñaki Williams. Luis de Galarreta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri. De Jong. And here's Yamal. That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
It's Koundé. And the shot! He'll try to keep this alive. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. De Jong. Balde has gone backward here. That's tidy.
Barcelona definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Played into the middle. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Koundé. Casado. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacks a decent finish.
Guruzzeta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he cuts out the supply. Balde. De Jong. Rafinha. Balde. Kubasi. Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. He's in it, it's Lewandowski!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Laporte forwards and with intent. Kubasi. Balde. Rafinha. De Jong. Balde. Pedri. Lobbed in behind. Rafinha. And he's had a shot! That's really well manoeuvred. This interception, his positioning was spot on. De Jong. De Jong shifted upfield. Rafinha. Cross goes in there. Lewandowski. Decent chance! Oh, terrible pass. And here's and the finish! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Sunset. Oh, can he get onto this? Succumbs to the pressure. De Jong, over to the left. Giza, and it's played forward. Aim forwards. Nico Williams looking to run onto it. Pedri. De Jong. And it's Balde. Balde. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. Oh, it's Lewandowski! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Lewandowski is offering a right smile there.
Lovely feet. That's a... Lewandowski has a goal! Nico Williams. Moved on forwards. And here's Guruzeta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal. Proves too strong. Now it's Guruzeta. Iñaki Williams. And here's Guruzeta. Played out wide. And the shot's on here. Sunset.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Rafinha, and it's Balde. Oh, that's nice. And he's got his cross in. Oh, they could be caught out here. Rafinha. And he's there to get it away. Ball's gone out of play. Casado. Araujo. Balde. Rafinha. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Kubasi. Pedri. Pedri, gently done. Koundé. Pedri. Koundé. Yamal. Rafinha. Nico Williams. Nico Williams shifted upfield. Balde. Araujo forwards and with intent. And they win it back again. De Jong laid out to the left flank. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yuri. And here's Sunset. Oh, sweet feet. Yuri done delicately. Out of play for a goal kick. Pedri. Yamal. Casado. Moved on forwards. And here's Lewandowski. Rafinha. Rafinha! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's out for a goal kick. Out to the right. It's come to nothing. Balde, and it's played forward. Rafinha. Balde. That's very neat. Nico Williams. Laporte played up towards the front line. Casado. De Jong. Pedri. Yamal. Good take, and it's Rafinha! It's a loose ball. And the ball is out of play. Pedri. Kubasi. De Jong. Calmly anticipates. Danny Vivian. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's well seen too. De Jong. Rafinha. Balde. De Jong. And it's Balde. And here's Rafinha. Cross from Rafinha. No, that's not going to find its target. Koundé drives forward on the overlap. He is just caressing the ball. De Jong. De Jong! Oh, that was no routine save.
De Jong really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pedri goes short. He slings it in. Lewandowski has a goal! He can get that clear. Araujo. Koundé. Pedri. Great defending, strong and determined. Jaureguisa. Yuri. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Could be danger here. And the counter is on. This is gone, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's had a crack. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Jaureguisa. Laporte. Laporte forwards and with intent. Gurzetta. Flipped into space. Chance! It's a goal!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
De Jong picks it up out wide. Casado. Pedri! Gets it away. Pedri lofted in. Lofted upfield. Gurzetta, now he's off and running. Araujo, De Jong, Rafinha, De Jong caresses it through, and he shoots! Split-second reaction.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Danny Vivian can get it clear. Lovely, and the shot! Rory gets it clear. And it's Kunde. Well read, nice interception. That's really well manoeuvred. There will be a throw-in. Sunset. Rory, and that's aimed into the middle. De Jong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Gurzetta. Balde cuts it out. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Games of this nature, who can make the difference?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm, and all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
Okay, interesting. Koundé. Williams, Sunset, Yuri, Sunset, Iñaki Williams, De Jong, Danny Vivian, Sunset has a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yamal, Pedri, and it's De Jong. And here's Rafinha, shooting chance! It just took too long getting forward.
Rafinha cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rafinha, Balde, Rafinha, showing good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. He's had a shot! Out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Sunset. Here it is, crossed in. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Guruceta really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Koundé, Pedri, Yamal, proves too strong. Ruiz de Galarreta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. This looks promising. Ball. Guruceta looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Guruceta. Now it's Williams. Araujo cuts out the pass. Kubasi. Pedri. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Nice control. And it's De Jong. De Jong. And here's De Jong. Oh, what a climb! Ruiz de Galarreta. That's really well manoeuvred. Koundé. Yamal. Pedri. De Jong. He's in a great position here. Casado. Rafinha. That's good play. De Jong. Casado. Pedri. Casado. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! He's there, all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, can he get onto this? Casado. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Rafinha. De Jong. And here's Rafinha. Here's Lewandowski. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lewandowski is offering a right smile there.
Simon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Kubasi. Casado. Williams. Yuri. Kuruseta is onto it in a flash. Pedri. Yamal. Koundé. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Luis de Galarreta done delicately. He is through here. That's good defending, very good defending. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Balde. Rafinha. De Jong. Rafinha. De Jong. Balde. And here's Rafinha. De Jong. Cross goes in there. Good climbs up big. He scores! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Barcelona ball, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Balde. Rafinha. Regisa does really well to win the ball there. Williams. Ruiz de Galarreta. Regisa. Araujo cuts it out. De Jong. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. And it's De Jong. Yamal. Oh, good ball. Lewandowski! Retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary. Koundé. It's a mighty effort! Danny Vivian shifted upfield. Casado. Kubasi. Pedri. Yamal. Casado. Rafinha. A nice touch. This might end the shots!
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield.
It's Lewandowski! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
De Jong. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Oh, sweet feet. Well read. Danger is averted. Nico Williams aim forwards. And it's Sunset. Sunset. Now it's Guruzeta. Nice physical challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. De Jong. De Jong, gently done. He is just caressing the ball. De Jong, gently done.
Rafinha, oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Koundé. Pedri. Yamal. De Jong. Pedri. Balde. Casado. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri! Keeper's got his work done.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. Enough to
to the pressure. Looking here to chip it through. Laporte clears it away. Balde. And it's Balde. And here's Rafinha. Has crossed into the middle. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Araujo. De Jong. Rafinha. That's tidy. De Jong. Incoming delivery. Oh, what a climb! Just needed better contact. That has been cut short. Tries a deft little ball. He can get that clear. And it's Lewandowski. Rafinha. And here's Yamal!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Time and again they are repelled. Pedri forwards and with intent. And here's Lewandowski. And a chance!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Balde. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Jong. Lewandowski. He's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Should have made it 4. And the keeper beats it away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Williams. Yuri. And it's lofted through here. And that was very necessary. Pedri. It's a delicate pass. And it's Lewandowski. Nicely intercepted. Williams. Moved on forwards. Sunset. Williams. That's very neat. Now it's Williams. Iñaki Williams goes on a charge down the left. Takes aim and crosses. Shot goal!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Balde. Now that's well seen too. Laporte, nicely aimed pass. Pedri. And it's played forward. Lewandowski stood his ground strongly. He'll try to keep this alive. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Williams with the clearance. And it's Casado. Now it's Yamal. Hoisted in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Jaureguizar shifted upfield. De Jong. Time, excellent interception. Now it's Williams. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's really well manoeuvred. It's Lewandowski! Great football, shot and save. Nico Williams, gently done. Casado. De Jong. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. That has found him in acres of space. It's out for a goal kick. Koundé. Balde. De Jong. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. De Jong. It's a pretty loose pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's sunset. And here's Iñaki Williams. Iñaki Williams. Oh, good spread. And it's played into the middle. Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Pedri. Casado. Balde. De Jong. Koundé. Yamal. Luis de Galarreta wins the duel this time. Balde. Rafinha. De Jong. Casado. Pedri. Balde. Rafinha. Rafinha puts a cross in. Oh, the ball's come, and again! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Nico Williams. Aim forwards. De Jong. Balde forwards and with intent. Pedri. And he thumps it clear. Guruzeta chasing after it. And it's Sunset.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Moved on forwards. Lewandowski. Luis de Galarreta. Iñaki Williams. Casado. And it's Lewandowski. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's going to go a long way. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Guruzeta. Can he spark a counter here? Barcelona are rampant. They look uncatchable. And that's put paid to a promising move. Balde. Rafinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Laporte defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Williams. And here's Guruzeta. Williams. Good, and one more try! And reclaimed it in a trice. Danger averted for now.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Here's Sunset. Applies the finish! De Jong. Barcelona leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Balde. Rafinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, that's neat. Real chance! He's got a goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more.
Guruzeta! It's in! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Balde. Rafinha. He's making a real surge on the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. So who's he picking out? Rafinha, De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, it's come loose. Great defending, strong and determined. It's anyone's ball now. Balde puts a cross in. And he's there to get it away. Clearly, chance! Yuri. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Ruiz de Galarreta. Yuri, who's on a run down the left wing. Muscular approach does pay off here. Koundé. Yamal. Casado. De Jong. Rafinha. De Jong. And he's there to clear it. Balde tries a cross. There are a few waiting for it. In one's decent chance! Jauregui gently done. Do have a chance to counter here. And here's De Jong, and it's Casado. Hit into the middle. Up he goes! Final touch was poor.
Lewandowski clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Played out wide. Williams. Oh, it's played into the area. That has been knocked clear. And it is over the line. Ruiz de Galarreta puts a cross in. Sunset wins the duel this time. That is lovely. Ruiz de Galarreta, and here's Guruzeta. Casado clears it away.
Guruzeta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Koundé gets it clear. Danny Vivian. Searching passes played there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rafinha. Balde. De Jong. Spread out to the left. Rafinha. Played into them, climbs up big! No, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, red, nice interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. going to be disappointed with that. Rafinha, he's found the way through.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Iñaki Williams was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he's picked out the run. Kuruzeta. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Koundé. Balde. Played back in. Rafinha. Very nicely done. De Jong. Pedri. That's a good foot in there. Now who's going to be first to this? Kuruzeta. And here's the chance to counter. Out to the right. Lobbed in behind. Sunset! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Casado. Balde. De Jong. And he cuts out the supply. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Balde shifted upfield. And it's Balde. And here's Rafinha. Time to deliver. Lovely bit of skill. Crosses it in. Iñaki Williams proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Pedri. Not the most accurate pass. Williams. Yuri, aim forwards. Kuruzeta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Balde. Yamal. Pedri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's played forward. And it's De Jong. Picks it up out wide. Balde. Referee's given a throw. Rafinha. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. De Jong. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
De Jong. Might be danger here. Lewandowski is flagged offside. been won straight back. Oh, delicate chip through. Al-Kubasi gets good distance on it. Good work on the right flank here. He's looking unstoppable. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And the finish! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Cleared away. It's Ruiz de Galarreta. Ruiz de Galarreta. And he shoots! Yamal. Pedri. De Jong. In with the challenge, and he has been fouled there, and it's Baldo. And here's Lewandowski, tries a shot! Lewandowski. Played it short. Delivered with swing. It's a mighty effort! Oh, he got himself into a great position. Williams, aimed in towards the centre. Ruiz de Galarreta, it's an imaginative pass. Sunset, and here's Guruzeta. Williams. Turns and goes back. And that's a good shoot! It's in!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Casado, who's set up one goal so far. Rafinha. Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. Sunset has found the net here, of course. Oh, this looks sharp. Guruzeta, now he's off and running. De Jong. Calmly anticipates. Iñaki Williams, forwards and with intent. Casado. De Jong. Played towards the other side. Pedri. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that is a good ball. It's Lewandowski! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pedri. Ruiz de Galarreta does really well to win the ball there. And it's played forward. Thinks Williams! Cleared without complication. Nico Williams made a good run there. Now it's Lewandowski. Proves too strong. Moved on forwards. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Iñaki Williams. Sunset. De Jong wins the duel this time. And here's Guruzeta. Guruzeta! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pedri. Yamal. Lovely feet. Now then, the ball's come loose. Koundé. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Balde. Rafinha. Araujo. De Jong. And it's Balde. Rafinha. Bullish header! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that's nice. Pedri. De Jong. And here's Rafinha. He is just caressing the ball. Rafinha. He slings it in. Balde has over his hit. Danny Vivian shifted upfield. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Jauregui gently done. De Jong aim forwards. Pedri. And it's Balde. Yamal. And the ball's come loose here. Yamal. It's a great ball. Pedri! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Balde. And here's it's Lewandowski! Oh, he's missed it.
How about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection. Guruzzetta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pedri. And here's Yamal. And it's Pedri. Balde. And here's Rafinha. Ruiz de Galarreta, gently done. Kubasi. Yamal. And here's Pedri. Nice physical challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. Williams. Yuri. Moved on forwards. Al-Kubasi getting this one clear. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kunde shifted upfield. And it's Sunset. Chance here to counter. De Jong. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, some tackle that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Danny Vivian has played it long. Pedri. Yamal. Balde. De Jong. Rafinha. De Jong. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nico Williams absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's De Jong. Now it's Yamal. Pedri. Very nicely done. Kunde. And here's Yamal. De Jong. Pedri. And that has been clubbed away. Played out to the right. And the counter is on. Sunset. De Jong. Rafinha. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, great play. Lewandowski. Yamal! And that wasn't far away.
Yamal, oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Nico Williams played out to the left flank. The less said about that pass, the better. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. And it's Balde. De Jong have it back and can go again. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Jauregui looking to run onto it. He's got away. Header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Well, that's a nice ball. Sunset. Luis de Galarreta. And here's Iñak Williams!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Balde. Nico Williams looking for a runner. Kubasi. Pedri. Kunde. Pedri. Casado. Balde. Back into the middle. Over to the left. And it's Pedri. De Jong. And the shots! Great effort, but no way through. And it's been taken short. Balde. And here's Rafinha. And here's Rafinha. Casado. Nico Williams. Rafinha. Jauregui does well to get it back. Sunset. Jauregui forwards and with intent. That's very neat. And that's aimed into the middle. Araujo attempts a clearance.